with 3 or 4 officers in just Fairview, which is a pretty good size area, we've got it down to a pretty reasonable amount. We've got the street level drugs and prostitution pretty well eliminated. And anytime that we get somebody with a prostitution, you know, it's not like a prostitute doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Let's see how fast this guy's going to go. There we go. Better hit that. We can pretty well see if it's a prostitute or not. We'll go up, make contact with them, and encourage them to leave our area.
Right.
And if they don't, what we will do is we'll call the vice guys. Let the vice guys come and work them. And that usually works. So.
Now, you're retiring soon. So you've been on the force for a long time. 15
years is all. I'm retired Air Force. Then I came over to do this police work for 15 years.
And so you see a different side of homelessness than most.
I see it from a different eye, I guess, because, you know, I guess I'm going to say I'm a little more aged than the majority of the officers that come in. I started out in the police force at age 47. So at age 47, I've got a total different perspective on life than some of the guys that are coming in at 24, 25, 28, right. 30. So I think I see a different perspective, yes, even since when I came up here initially versus now, yes.
As the economy getting bad, have you seen any changes?
Yeah, there's a few more that come in, I think. I won't say a few more, but there are more that are coming in from the villages. And unfortunately, I think that's really not helping the city too much. That's, let me think here. I got to think where I'm going to pull in. I think we got to go in on the backside.
And now we're going to a homeless camp.
We are going to go where is reported to be about 12 tents. They've got a burn barrel, and they've been cutting the woods down. This is in city property, which is illegal to, first of all, camp. So they're illegal campers. And then they're destroying the vegetation by cutting the trees down. So that is also illegal. So we're going to go in there and make contact with them and tell them it's time to move.
Right.
Typically, in the cold winter days, we don't. It's my philosophy. It's not the city's. It's mine that I don't like to bother people when it's in the dead cold of winter, because where are they going to go?
Right.
I bet you we're going to have to go back and do this again the other way. Doc got it. Yep, we're going to have to go back around. Oh well, they put these roundabouts up here and they cut off that parking lot, which is where I want to go, but we're not going to be able to do that, so we're going to have to turn around here. So
this is very close to a residential area.
This is right smack in the middle of a residential area.
When I first started doing this, I was very amazed that when people would take me to tent cities, I thought I was going to be hiking.
Yeah.
And I'd go behind them all, and there they are. And it makes sense because they have to be close to services, panhandling, what have you.
And the panhandling is another thing I didn't bring up, but you know, even though that's not on our charter, it's one of the problems that we run up into here. And so what we've done is we have put a kibosh on the panhandlers up here in Fairview, and we really don't have a problem of panhandlers in Fairview. Occasionally, one will slip in, you start panhandling, and we'll make contact with them, and in a heartbeat, they're gone. Because we just don't even allow that. There is a law against it, so we just start enforcing that if they actually step out in the streets and that kind of stuff.
Do you feel that it helps with the safety issue?
Absolutely. Absolutely. In more ways than one. Not only do these guys stepping out in traffic, you can't believe how many times people call, there's a man down, laying on the sidewalk in the snow. I don't think he's moving. I'm not sure if he's breathing, but I drove on by. Well, what kind of a, you know, they get so hardened to these panhandlers, the chronic inebriates laying on the street. People do not want to stop. So,
I saw that firsthand the other night where somebody was drunk, walking, fell in a snowbank, and you guys were there.
Yeah.
You were there right away, and I was very impressed with that. Whether the gentleman wanted to go in or not, the alternative was sleeping overnight in a snowbank, which is a serious, oh my gosh, he could have died.
You know, the problem is on the whole situation is, unfortunately, they've become accustomed that the police, the ambulance, the fire department will respond code, lights and sirens, from who knows where in town to get to this person that's laying here in the snowbank. And what we do is we put them on a perpetual wheel. Take them down to CSP. They go to sleep off. They're only drunk. So we'll take them down to CSP. We'll drop them off. And guess what? 6 hours, guess where they're at again? Out again.
Out drinking.
So that's where the problem is. These guys were on my tail. I show them how to cut a donut.
I've been wanting it. I'm from upstate New York. I've been in California for 26 years. I've so wanted to do a donut.
Can you? Let me tell him. Can you park right there? We'll be right back. Okay. He's never experienced a donut. What we do is we typically drive this way and then we go. And then we'll go back the other way. That's how we turn around fast.
You must have ice training driving here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
That's not a true donut. That was just a half a donut.
Yeah.
And if they get that on video, I'd be in trouble. Probably.
Well, you're retiring.
Oh, that's true. I never thought of that.